now. Oh, that's why I can't find the YouTube stream, ladies and gents, because I didn't actually press the button to go live on YouTube at the same time as I pressed the button to go live on Kick. That'll come through in a couple of minutes then. How's everybody doing today? It's Wednesday, ladies and gents. I am thoroughly knackered, worn out, sore and aching after my day yesterday. So I figured do a little bit of farm sim now while I'm still feeling reasonable, and then in an hour or two's time, when I'm starting to feel a little bit worse than I do now, I can end the stream at a nice point, and we can I can go off then and do some other things for a little bit, and then probably come back later on this evening, do a bit of a stream of something. Of course, it's Wednesday, isn't it? It's watch along Wednesday with Watty. So I need to do my episode 7 of Heels watch along session this evening. So yeah, that'll be what, about 9:30ish here on the Kick. For those of you that are here on the Kick. Still not got nothing popping up yet on the old YouTube. Let's have a look. It is now the 1st of July. It's going to rain. I don't know what's going on, why it's taking so long today. I know I didn't press the button there, prompt. That might be a thing. Let me just check, because I do have the YouTube window up. So we are streaming, we are live. Right. Okay then. I just have to wait for it to, probably wait till I get the email on the phone to say I am live. That's usually the best bet. Right, first things first, let's go have a look at the animal pens. Have we got any new animals? Some roosters and some chickens. I'm just going to sell those. We're just going to sell the animals today. I'm not going to transport them and move them. Because we did a lot of that in last week's episode. So we'll get rid of all the excess animals out of the pens. We'll check the pigs as well. Cows I'm not too worried about just yet, because they obviously won't give birth to millions of animals. Not like the chickens and pigs. Right. Pig pen, 26. Yeah, we've got 610, 302. Oh, we've got loads of pigs to sell. Right, let's do that. Hey. Good thing is, we're making a lot of profit. Won't we? We'll be making a ton of profit. Surprised, like I say, that we're not live yet. It's not showing me as live on the YouTubes. No. bizarre. Nothing found yet. We'll just, like I say, if people on the YouTube want to interact anyway, they need to come over to Kick and join me over here. But yes, we get this done. Get all these sold. That should be okay. So there's none of those now. They are all done. Yeah, no newborn cows, and then there will be obviously some newborn pigs in this pen. Get them all shifted, then we ain't got to worry about them. Right, let's check what crops we've got to harvest then. We have got field 3, field 5, field 8, all the grass fields want harvesting, all the grass fields want mowing, should I say. We will worry about that at another time. We'll take the Lexion. Probably should check what. So we've got oats. So yeah, we just don't need any fancy headers. So we've got 3 fields to start work on. Then we've got grass to do as well later on in the month. Not going to worry about the grass today. What we will do is we'll go and start with big field 3. Especially as it means I can hide. Kick is broke again. Is Kick broke, Barker? What's broke about Kick? Tell me. Tell me, Barker. They did a load of updates in the last couple of days. Have they broke something? And I still need to try and get hold of my live stream. on the old YouTube platform. I can't get me live up on YouTube today, Barker. I don't know what's going on. You have to talk on mobile and you ain't doing that. It was working fine on PC for me a few minutes ago, because I was in Lee's stream. It was working perfectly fine in that. Ah, I wonder if I know what I have to... On your chat specifically? Really? I haven't got any weird settings on, I don't think. It's because I've got my bloody stream set to unlisted, haven't I? That's why I can't see it on the YouTube, ladies and gents. I haven't added all the stuff. Ugh. Sorry about this. I don't like YouTube streaming for this very reason, because you have to prat about every time you go live. I can't even remember what thumbnail I used for the live CWATTYESO live thing. Did I use one?
You just made the list!
We have a follow, ladies and gentlemen.
You just made the list!
Thank you for the follow. That's a follow from Barker. He's followed again. You've been a follower though, Barker. Why are you following? I need to change all these settings. Let me have a look, because I'm on my dashboard. Settings. Community settings. Chat settings. There's bot protection. Oh, are you perhaps using a VPN, Barker? On your PC? Because there's a good chance that I find that chat does not work when you use a... I find when I have VPN on PC now, it doesn't work. But no, there's nothing on there. What happens if I add... But no, there's nothing. There's no settings that I've changed. There's no settings that I've. Apart from the enabling the advanced bot protection thing that Kick released the other day. But I've just made you a mod, Barker. So maybe you can open up the moderator dashboard if you're on PC and see if you can chat from there, because that's what I was chatting through earlier on my when I was moderating for Lee. I'm going to get the Spotify open as well now. There's the old YouTube now. See, I've got to remember to change so many. It's not the same as... Oh, sorry. It's not the same as on Kick when you do YouTube streaming. It's not. Now I've completely fudged it. There we go. There we go, ladies and gents. Right, we're gonna have a country stream today. Hello, Johnny Cash. Right, we are gonna go harvesting. So, hopefully, chat is working properly. But it could be that Kick are fiddling with things at this time of day. Because, of course, Kick would rather fiddle with things at this time of day than break it when all the Yankee Doodle Dandies are online later. Nope, even in Mod Dashboard you can't chat. Weird one. Very weird one. You'll just try intermittently. Yeah, I've got no settings or anything that I can change on Kick. I don't have follower only mode on, I don't have sub only mode or anything like that, so there's absolutely nothing that should prevent anyone from being able to chat. %. Does it work over here? Yeah, I can see all the messages you're typing here. It's a browser thing by the looks of it. What browser was you using? Switch to Chrome. Yeah, I use Chrome. You was probably using some dodgy browser, weren't you, like Opera or something? Some very dodgy browser. Doesn't Opera have like a built-in VPN? Because I know as I say, I know Kick have been. I know Kick have been massively clamping down on the back end and changing some systems, so that people using like VPNs to view bot and things like that, view scum, so it doesn't work. And I know for a fact in the evening when I turn on my VPN so I can go torrenting and do some torrent downloading, I can't chat to anybody. Chat does not work for me. I don't even see messages coming through. I can see the streamer reacting to messages and reading out messages and stuff, but I don't see anything in the chat, and any messages I type in the chat don't come through on the screen. So yeah, Kick do not like VPNs. The built-in one in Opera is kind of shy, yeah. I have used Opera in the past. I did use it once before, for that reason, and then in the end I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to buy a proper VPN service and then go back to using Chrome. And delete all the other browsers off my PC. Well, I was using Firefox for Kick, but then I kept running into that error, that 400 error on Firefox, something to do with the cache and having to clear cache all the time whenever you change pages on Kick, and I just got fed up with it. I think it's working okay now, but again I've just gone back to using Chrome, because again Bottrix runs in the Bottrix site. I have to have the Bottrix site open in Chrome because the Bottrix extension and everything. So I just ended up having my dashboard open in Chrome and having YouTube open in Chrome, and it's just 3 tabs that I have open in Chrome during the day. But yes, we have got the lovely, I think this is Triticale. Could be wrong. Lag already. Really, game? It can use extensions, yeah, but it probably takes a bit more messing around to set that stuff up in Opera than it does in Chrome, where you just click a button and it's done. You just click add to Chrome and it's done. It's literally the same lol, maybe, but you forget I'm an old git now. I'm an old git now, Barker. I can't be messing with new things and trying to learn new things. I've got something that works for me, so I just stick with it, you know? Yeah, stuck in my ways, like all old people. All old people are stuck in their ways. But hey, it's what keeps us alive at the end of the day. It's what keeps us going. Whoa, that was some lag right there. Afternoon misdirection. Yeah, it's something my PC has been doing since November of last year. For whatever reason, every so often my PC just goes, no, I can't process anything. I'm going to have a minute. I'm going to take a minute just to... And then it's fine again. But normally it only occurs after I've been playing for 3 or 4 hours. The fact that it's done it within the first hour of play is a bit concerning. Oh, I'm going to do 2 headlands, I think, with my harvester today, before I go fetch the trailer. And then I'll start dropping straw. Because it will be nice to have some more. If anything, just to go into the manure mixer, keep the manure mixer going. I also need to make sure we start getting some slurry from the animals moved to the manure mixer. Because we get through manure very, very quickly in our production chain. With all the greenhouses and everything that pretty much fuel every single product on the map. I mean, I know the manure heap is quite full at the minute as well, but it does need to be transferred from there. So that might be a task as well that we do this month. Make sure we've got all the manure production and silo stocked. And as I say, got rid of all the animals at the start of the stream, all the newborn animals, all the new pigs, all the chickens, got rid of those. Not transporting any to the butchers today, or this month. We're just going to let the butchers process what it's got to process. Like I say, the thing I really want in the butchers is some cows. Could really do with more cows at the butchers, but our cows take a long while to reproduce. So you're sticking to field work this month? Pretty much, yes, Barker. Because I have got I've got this field to harvest when we finish saving. Got this big field to harvest. Got field 5 to harvest. I've got field 8 to harvest, or field 6 should I say. And then I've got the free grass fields to mow. And I'm trying to remember what we did last time. Was it hay? Did we do hay last mowing, or did we do silage? And we can't plant anything, so we can't reseed anything yet. So once we've got the fields harvested, we're not under any rush to go and start ploughing, cultivating or anything like that. So we've got that work then to begin in August. And obviously I'm looking at the weather forecast, I'm seeing that rain symbol up in the top left corner. If it starts raining, we'll jump over to grass cutting. And then once it stops raining, we'll come back to harvesting. obviously I could get the case harvester out of the shed, and we could have both harvesters running. One with a worker, one with me driving it. And that would speed up the harvesting, but at the end of the day, I've got 5 days. I've got 5 days ahead of me. We're not in any rush. We can just chill out, have a wonderful conversation this afternoon, and see how far I get. Can't we? So my trailer, I think where that is, whether I've got it connected to anything. Or I might bring the truck over. Because all of this crop is just going to go straight to the sell point. Because it's not used in any production facilities. So I'm happy just to take it and sell it. We will check, see which sell point wants this crop, and then I can probably get Mr. Auto Drive to help me out a little bit with this harvest. Where is Mr. I see Mr. Trailer over there with a Magnum. So, for example, if we put this onto field 3, this is field 3, isn't it, that we're on? Yes, he's on field 3. Right, let's go find the truck. Not that one. Not that one. But we're close enough to that one. We want to go to... what is it we are... Let's check. Pink. So it is triticale we are harvesting. So triticale wants to go to Johnson's Farmers Market. Right, field 4. Farmer's Grain Cell, triticale. No driver with same target available, really? Best put him into harvest mode then, hadn't we? We'll unload. Right, you can go. No, you can't. No, you can't go. There you go. Right, he should now... be doing his best. Come on. I don't want the worker to start just yet. I want to finish this row first. And we can get some nice straight lines going on with the helper driving the harvester. I can go get the loading wagon. I can start getting straw hoovered up then. Straw into all the animal pens. And we'll be well on target. Well on target. So yes, you can now swear Barker, but use that privilege as a privilege. Or else I'll just take the mod thing off again. I was just checking to see if it was a mod thing that allowed you to chat, but it was obviously your broken browser. It's literally just your chat that's not working in Opera. Maybe I'm the only person that you follow that's turned on the advanced bot protection setting. And maybe it's that advanced bot protection setting on Kick that's broken Opera and is not working with Opera browser. I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of. Is that I turned on that option in my Kick settings in my dashboard, and obviously I turned on the option to hide the gambling streamers and the titty and booby streamers. I wanted to turn on the option to hide the Call of Duty and Fortnite streamers, but that doesn't exist yet, sadly. Unless I've been shadow banned on Kick. Maybe I've been shadow banned. Maybe they've shadow banned me. Just annoying. We'll get a nice screenshot for the thumbnail, ladies and gents, shall we? Ready for the YouTube VOD. Take it there, then I won't forget to take it. Let me just shut this door behind me because it's doing my head in. Normally the door closes by itself, but I've spilt the Coke everywhere, ladies and gents. Didn't put the lid on it properly. It's all up my leg now. Right, bear with me. I need to sort out a WhatsApp message. Which bus is going? Because what I'm thinking, apparently there's a bus. Apparently there might be a bus set up for tonight's friendly. Who are we playing tonight? We are playing Newark. Might have the lineup posted tonight. No. No. I learned last night, actually, from doing the... doing the goalpost last night, from talking to a couple of the people who were also assisting. The reason why there's no lineups posted is because we haven't actually signed anybody yet. At the moment, we are just literally looking at players. We're basically doing the trial thing that we do in Football Manager. We're just trialing people and seeing who might be, and trialing players who might be available for us if we can get a wage budget in place and can pay them. That's ultimately the big sticking point at the minute, which is one of the reasons why we're trying to get things done, because we try and getting a few sponsor banners up last night. In fact, we've even got the brand new sponsors brochure with all the different packages available for people who want to sponsor the club, all the different things that they can sponsor. And we're doing a big mail hit today. I think there are people volunteering at this moment in time as I speak to go around the town posting those through doors and letterboxes and businesses and things, because we are desperately trying to get some funds raised very quickly. So when is the CWATTYESO YouTube channel banner going in the stadium? It's funny you should say that, because the groundsman kept saying that to me yesterday. He kept saying that to me, that I should have a banner up. A couple of months ago, I probably would have considered it. But I do not have the finances to do it. I don't have the finances anymore. I've spent so much money in the last couple of months that it's just not feasible. I mean, what is it for a banner? Let's have a look. I mean, if I did pitch side advertising, if I did a banner on the fences, on the fencing around the pitch, that is 600 quid for 2 banners for 1 season. No, it's 600 quid for the whole season, not per game. And that is a 1.8 meter by 75 centimeter banner. That is. If I wanted like a proper banner on the stands, which is 5 meters by 1.5 meters, if it's on the east stand, it's £750 for a season. If it's on the main stand, it's £750 per season. If you go for one of those, if you go for one of the east stand or main stand advertising spaces, you do also receive 2 free season tickets though. And plus, I would need someone to design me a banner. I don't have an advertising banner or logo or anything, really. I mean, yeah, I could have done it a couple of months ago, but It would be very difficult to do it now. But yeah, the whole thing of sponsorship, I mean, there was a guy last night. There was a guy last night who was getting a little bit stupid. I think he's one of the. I think he's on the board. I think he's on the board. Or he's on one of the. He's on one of the steering committee. He might be on one of the steering committees. Actually, he's not on the board. I think he's on the in one of the steering committees, and he was on about doing ridiculous things like for like sponsorship. Obviously, shirt sponsor across the front, and then shirt sponsor on each sleeve. Shirt sponsor on the back of the shirt top. Shirt sponsor on the back of the shirt bottom. Sponsors on the shorts. He even wanted to try and get sponsors on the socks. On the players' socks. And it's like, who's going to sponsor a freaking sock? He wants the players to look like NASCAR. No, he wants the players to look like shit. Barker. That is the one time where you can say the word, Barker. But yeah, I think if I had a decent enough logo bannery thing, that was obviously at high enough resolution so that when it's put on a 5 meter by 1.5 meter banner, it didn't look like crap. Because I'll be honest, the banners we were putting up last night were pixelated as anything, because the companies that had sent the images had sent very small images, and when they'd been blown up to 5 meters long by 1.5 meters high, they just looked like dog shit. You know, so it definitely needs to be done in an application that, you know, at size, it's going to look good. High resolution, definitely. But yeah, I'd put a banner on the. To be honest, thinking about it, what did I say the price was? $750. I mean, a season ticket is 150 quid. So if I take that off, and I get 2 of those. So really, the sponsorship, the advertising is only 450 quid. Because I would have been buying a season ticket anyway. I could do a giveaway for the extra ticket, lol. I could. Who would I give it to though? Who's going to do it as a Kick giveaway? Give it away on Kick. YouTube Football Manager video. I could do. I could, of course, just give it to my uncle if he goes to the matches. You know, a few fans watch the videos, yeah. But I think the fans that watch the videos are already season ticket holders. By proxy. Ways to drive traffic to the channel. You got an email sponsor offer today, but it's a game I have no interest in. Well, I got my beta key yesterday for the game that I want to play. I got invited to the beta of the game that I want to play, and as yet, I've not found time to play it. I might play it today. I might play it today, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to get onto farming early today. And just get a couple of hours of farming done, because then I might end the stream a little bit earlier today so I can go off and do me, play some of the beta. Do some testing. Because I think we've only got until the 9th of July to do it. What game is it? You know what game it is, Barker. You know what game it is. It's that fantastic RPG MMO game that I was talking about last week. Do I? No clue, log. Oh, come on, Barker. I have talked about it. You know? Something from my childhood, Barker. A game based on something from my childhood. That's it, yes. There you go. There you go, Barker. You remembered. Well done. Yeah, I've got the beta for that. Got access. I've got it downloaded. I've got it installed. I did load it up last night very quickly after it installed, just to set the game settings and volume settings and everything to my liking. But yeah, I didn't play it because I was feeling absolutely cream crackered by the time. Because I came straight in from doing the goalposts and stuff last night, from doing the pitch work, and I went straight into streaming my multiplayer farm sim with Mr. Helgi. I need to feed the cows, by the way, by the looks of things. Yeah, get everything updated, get everything installed. I might just drop the resolution down a little bit. Rather than playing it at full 4K, I might drop it down to 2K. Just because obviously the game's not obviously fully optimized and had its full optimization patch yet. And I don't want to be playing the game at like 20 frames per second. But I think this is the first game that I've played that runs on Unreal Engine 5. Is it? Is it the new Unreal Engine? So it'll be interesting to see how it performs. But obviously, I'm not allowed to stream it. I'm not allowed to record any videos on it because it's part of my NDA agreement that I had to sign. Contract I had to sign with Nacon. So, I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. The main thing is I get to play the game. That's all I'm looking forward to. I get to play the game. You know? Wondering why the truck's not gone off and unloaded yet. Or are we doing, or was I planning a completely different subject now? Getting back to farming. When I come to mow the grass, was I going to do 2 field silage, 1 field hay? Again. Uh-oh. Rain is coming. That's probably going to make the decision for me then. Yeah, we'll knock that on the head. We'll let the truck come and unload us. Is he going to go off and sell, or is he just going to go off and park? He's going to go off and sell now. Excellent. Right. Leave him. Oh, robot. Test. Right, we're going to switch then, because it's raining. We're going to go switch and do mowing. Good to have a fallback in times like this. But first of all, let me just make sure there's enough food in this trough for the cows. $240,000. So we'll do another load of... So you're thinking of going to the away game? I was, if there was a bus. If there was a bus on, I was, but apparently there isn't. It's just people in the WhatsApp group being stupid. as usual. The few stupid members. Fucking Tiny's bus service. Fucking Tiny. Can't stand the bloke. He's a cunt. Apologies for my language. Apologies, but that's what that guy does to me. The mere mention of his name. Fucking bloke. And there goes the YouTube VOD, lol. What do you mean? There goes the YouTube VOD. Language is fine now on YouTube. They relaxed the limit. They did relax the thing. I think I'm going to have to do this sponsorship. It's too much to turn down. What sponsorship? Right, that's there. Let's make our way over to the grass fields and see what we're going to do. We might as well start. We might as well start. Why have I still got hay? Still got some hay in my trailer. We can give it to the horses. Although that is a lot of hay for horses. Okay. Horses are now full. 11,000 litres. We'll put that in the sheet then, won't we? If the cows are full. 30. But basically, it's 30-second sponsor in 10 videos. Ooh. So in-video sponsorship. I'm not sure I've ever done anything like that. It's not Raid Shadow Legends, is it? They would have to double at least this much. I'd have to do 10 videos though. How am I going to do 10 videos? Because I've got, apart from the video that goes live tonight, I've got nothing recorded after today. I've got no farm sim content for my series, Let's Play series. I've got no more Football Manager content recorded yet, so I've got nothing for the weekend. Because I did so little at the weekend. I did so little at the weekend. I was terrible. I was. Because I didn't do anything Friday, because I was feeling knick-knacked after my rehab session, and I didn't do anything Saturday recording wise. I think I did Football Manager Sunday. I know I didn't do anything Monday. I had a very lazy day Monday because I knew yesterday was going to be mental. And obviously yesterday was so mental that I got nothing done. Today I'm doing this. So I've got no time at the minute to record videos. One of the reasons why I was thinking that tomorrow, if I stream, well, I will stream tomorrow, that is a fact. But I will probably have to do, I know it's going to sound horrible, but I'm going to have to do another farm sim day tomorrow. Because I'm going to need to get Sao Carlos videos recorded, and I'm also going to have to do the multiplayer session with Mr. Helgi and hopefully John tomorrow. Hopefully by now John as well. But I'm definitely going to have to record, I'm going to have to record some Let's Play videos in the afternoon. I am going to have to record some Sao Carlos Let's Play videos in the afternoon. And then in the evening, obviously multiplayer. Does mean that my channel is becoming less variety streaming and more just farm sim streaming here on Kick, which is the one thing I kind of wanted to get away from, but then at the same time it does seem like I'm falling back into that sort of trap. Although some people tell me that's not a bad thing, because some people are telling me that with some of the future changes, some of the upcoming things to Kick, things that are in the pipeline that Kick have planned, it's probably not a bad thing if I'm building and specialising a brand around one thing, because that's going to be more useful when Kick introduce something in the future, when they're looking for streamers to accept into their new program thing. Having a niche isn't a terrible idea. It's not a terrible idea. The only problem is if that niche doesn't have the audience and doesn't have the viewers to pay the bills. That's the problem. That's the problem, Barker. It doesn't help continue to grow things. Because that was the problem on Twitch. The channel grew to a point and then it stopped growing and just plateaued. And it stopped earning enough Monster. Right, I'm just going to leave. I need to put this somewhere. I need to put this trailer somewhere where my loading wagon is not going to try driving into it. But I kind of miss this little mod, this little trailer and this mower, because obviously the updated version of this grass cutting mod thing sadly doesn't have this transport system, doesn't use this transport system at all. I don't think it has the header either. I think you have to use Draper headers, and I don't really, I just feel it lacks a bit of individuality because of that. You just need to get a sponsor email. Yeah, I wish it was that simple. Right, we're going to need Courseplay course loaded for this. There we go. There we go. Mower. Mow. The mower can mow. Right. Let me just go and have a look at something on my... Let me just check. ModHub's had some mods updated today. In fact, ModHub seems to have dropped a whole load of new mods today. Let me have a look at Courseplay. Has Courseplay had any updates? 3 days ago. I probably don't have that. Better Contracts. Has that been updated? No. Nor has the guy responded to my issue with the harvest contract screen. So, no, nothing there. I have a DM on Discord from Barker. Ooh, Star Trek Fleet Command sponsorship offer. Earn up to $640. Where'd you get that from? I don't get emails like that. I don't get emails like that. Business email on the old YouTube. Yeah, see, I don't have any business emails. Don't even have any to accept on like Stream Elements. Don't even put an email on your YouTube. I have my email on my YouTube. I do have my email on my YouTube. It's in my about section on my channel for business inquiries. For business inquiries, it's there, and it's my actual email address that I use with all my socials and all my platforms. So anybody who wants to send me sponsorship emails, they can do. I do get them, I do receive them on that address. Where I got my beta code for my game that I'm testing. Right, I need to run over here. Dude's going to be in the way else. We can load this guy up, let him do... What I'm going to do then is the 2 fields here. Fields 7 and field 19. Those 2 fields I'm going to do silage. So all the grass from these 2 fields will go to the silage machine at the farm. And then when I come to do field 9... we will do hay. We will. We will do hay. It's obviously the problem with the beginning of July, the reason why it's raining, ladies and gents, and why the weather's rubbish for July is obviously because it's Wimbledon. Ladies and gents, it's Wimbledon. Wimbledon always causes shocking weather. So once Wimbledon's over, it's going to be nice and sunny again. Hello, Bendy. Welcome on in. Hope you're well. I'm not going to say I'm well. I'm not not being funny. I'm in quite a bit of pain today because of yesterday's activities. Yesterday was an absolutely manic, crazy day for me, and I'm feeling it today. I am. You know what I did? Like an idiot, I forgot to turn this guy on, didn't I? I had two problems yesterday. I did. One, I went to my pulmonary rehab yesterday afternoon, and the jerk of a physio that runs it, the absolute jerk of a physio, decided to increase all my timed exercises and add on several minutes to all my like cardio exercises, which freaking knackered me. And then on all the weight exercises I have to do, not only has he increased all the reps and sets, but he also increased the weight as well on everything. So my session yesterday was really tough. Okay, the first 3 sessions I've done, quite easy, a little bit too easy. Yesterday seemed to have gone completely the opposite, too much in the wrong direction, as in too much too soon in the hard direction. And then instead of being able to go home from my rehab last night and being able to put my feet up, chill out and rest and recover, I had to leave the rehab session yesterday afternoon and I had to go straight to the football club, because we've had to get the goalpost put up ready for the weekend, get the goalpost put back in, we've had to get some new sponsor boards erected, and it was just a long day yesterday. It took far longer than it needed to. Because what didn't help as well is when we came to put the goalpost back, when we took them out at the end of the season, they came out very easily. They came out perfectly fine, no problem. However, between us taking the goalposts out and us coming to put them back in, somebody, it looks like, had managed to hit all the lovely little metal tubes in the ground that act as the locators for not only the goalposts but the support posts as well for the goals, which like hold the nets. Someone had managed to hit those, it looks like, with a mower, and they were no longer round in shape. So when we came to put all the posts back in, it was trying to put round pegs in hexagonal holes. So it took us ages last night, because we had to try and find whatever we could get our hands on to try and hammer these tubes into some kind of round shape so we could actually get the posts in. And then once we got all the posts located, we had to try and find a way to get above the posts so we could actually hammer them in. Not what you needed then. No, what should have been a simple hour's job like 3 hours. And these posts are not light things. They're not light. They're not lightweight, you know. So yeah, after doing my rehab session, I didn't really need to be lugging those posts around and holding those posts for 3 hours. Last night, that's not helped me. You know, I fit across my chest and in my like biceps. It's just like today I just want to like, oh, you know. Lots of rest now. No, unfortunately not, because I'm back tomorrow for another rehab session. Got another session of rehab tomorrow. It's every Tuesday and Thursday for the next 6 weeks. You will feel the benefit of it eventually. I will feel the benefit of it at the end of the 6 weeks, and then I will lose the benefit of it from week 7 onwards, because as soon as I stop doing the rehab, then I'll just start to decline again. We'll just start to revert back. Oh, the same as the last one. Yeah, same as the last one. That's the problem. The problem with all these lovely courses, they're not long enough. They don't last long enough, and they don't put anything in place after the courses for you to continue on. So it's like, when we walk away at the end of week 6, it'll just be like, see you everybody, see you in about 18 months time when we come and do this again. See you in 2 years. Although, as I was saying last week, looking at the people in Group 1, I don't think we'll be seeing many of those people in 2 years. I don't think many of those will still be with us. I don't get what is this guy doing? This guy, he's not doing what I'm telling him to do. He's supposed to drive to this field and he should start picking up the grass. Good afternoon, Jimpy. How are you today, sir? He's going on a bit of a detour as well, this guy. Knackered but can't complain, not like anyone would care. Hey, I can definitely sympathise with you, Jimpy. I am absolutely knackered today. I was just saying to Bendy and Barker in the chat, why I'm absolutely knackered today. plus the fact that as well, I only got to sleep at like 4 AM this morning. I've not had a lot of sleep. He was still at work at 4 AM. Yeah, but I mean, I went to sleep at 4 AM and then had to be up super early because I had to travel to Boston for a hospital appointment at 9 AM this morning. So we had to leave my house just before 8. To get there. And then I was literally at the hospital for all of 20 minutes and then had an hour and a bit's drive home. Boston in Lincolnshire, yes. Boston in Lincolnshire, yes. On the east coast there. On the lovely, wonderful east coast. You live in the same county as me. What, Lincolnshire? Awesome. Hello, fellow Lincolnshireite. You're in North Lincolnshire. Awesome. No doubt I've probably been somewhere where you live. I've probably been somewhere around your location at some point in time during my travels through life. Yes, he's collecting now. Well done. Fixed him. I've also noticed it's not raining anymore. You're in Scunthorpe. Scunny! I've been to Scunny. I've been to Scunny a few times. For football reasons, obviously watching the two sides play. The local teams. In fact, actually, we beat you in the County Cup final this year, didn't we? We beat Scunny in the County Cup final. And obviously I've been there and played golf. I've played golf at Scunthorpe, obviously, because that's in the Midland region, one of the places in the lovely Midland region. Back in the days when I was on the golf circuit. Is it pinning it down where you are? It's not pinning down here, but it is a little bit grey looking today. I was just saying, we've definitely got the Wimbledon weather here in the UK at the minute. You bunch of bloody no-hopers. Actually, let me just double check something. I think we play Scunthorpe again soon. I'm sure we do. Let's have a look. 26th of July, yes. 26th of July we play Scunthorpe. So yeah, we get to play Scunny again on the 28th of July. I don't think we will. I don't think we'll demolish them because we haven't got the team and the players that we had last season. We haven't got any players yet this season. We haven't signed anybody. We haven't got anybody signed up yet. That's what the next tonight and the 3 games next week are all about. We've got 4 games in the next 10 days. And hopefully after those 4 games we'll hopefully have a team signed up ready for the season, but they're not going to be anywhere near as good as the team that beat you in the County Cup final, Jimpy, because amazingly it seems apart from 3 players in our squad last season who have either stayed at the same level or gone down, all the other players that were in our squad next year have all gone up in the football world. And you think Scunny will still be a problem? Most likely. Most likely. I mean, they are in the league above. They are in the league above us. You know, you play in the Northern Prem, whereas we're only in the East Division. So, on paper, you should trounce us. You know. You give them too much credit, lol. Lol. I think I've still got the head-to-head thing on my phone from the cup final last year. Where is it? Yeah, the head-to-head from last season. At the time we played you in the cup final, you was 3rd in your league. We were 19th in ours. You had won 19 games that season. We had won 6. You had scored 57 goals in the season to that point. We had scored 29. You had only conceded 21 goals. We had conceded 40. We were not expected to win the final, but somehow we did. Somehow we nicked it 1-0. Right, bear with me. I just need to go move the mower, because the mower's finished his field. So now we put him on to field 19. Hopefully Magnum shouldn't hit any trees today, because any trees he hit last week or last time we mowed, I have chopped down since then. So our lovely Case Magnum should be capable of doing all these fields. He should. And like I say, these 2 fields we're going to do a silage. Your messages are not getting through, bloody kick. Yeah, Barker was having that trouble earlier. He said it was he was having an issue with browsers, with his web browser. He found if he used Chrome it was okay, but it's apparently it's not working very well today, which is weird because I was in a stream earlier and I had no issues. You're on Chrome. Must be Kick then. Must be Kick just mucking about with things. Let me just have a look on their Discord if anybody is reporting issues. Have they made any changes? Not yet. Apparently, it could be related to the new advanced bot protection, is what somebody is saying in the Kick Discord. If a lot of people on your internet connection are using Kick, they added advanced bot protection, which counteracts the people doing the tabbing, opening lots of tabs, having lots of tabs open on Kick. Apparently if you do that, it can affect your ability to type in chats. If you have too many connections running from your IP, too many connections from your IP to the Kick server, which, like I say, is a little bit naff, really, because, like I say, in the evenings, when a lot of the people I follow go live, I tended to have a tab open in my browser for each channel, and I would just flick through the different channels and spend like 5 minutes watching somebody, then move to the next tab, spend a few minutes watching and chatting to them, move to the next one. So I'm interacting with everybody on my follow list and watching everybody on my follow list. But apparently you're not supposed to do that now. You're not supposed to do that. You're only supposed to have one tab or one window open on Kick, because they've introduced this new advanced setting feature thing. And I know I have enabled it on my channel because somebody I moderate for got like follow botted, got a serious like follow bot attack on Sunday. And when I emailed Kick about the follow bot attack, the person at Kick support said, "Oh, by the way, we've introduced this new feature, maybe you should turn it on." And I was like, that's a good idea. So yes, not only did we enable it on their channel, I also made sure I turned it on mine. Not that anybody's going to bot my channel, because I'm such a small, inconsequential, non-important person. But yes, I need somebody who can design me a banner now, a channel advertising banner, a promotional banner. Barker's got me thinking now, you see. He's got me thinking. Because that sponsorship thing does not sound terribly bad, actually. Yes, it's £600, but I also get my season tickets for that, included in that, for that price. So it's only going to cost me like 300 quid. And like I say, it might help drive some people to my channels. I'm on Chrome, I give up. It's Kick. It's obviously the Kick website is having some issues today. They're doing some work on it, aren't they? Must be. Which is a shame, because they always seem to do it during the UK daytime. Because obviously the people at Kick think that's obviously the best time to do it, because all the Americans are asleep. Or all the Americans are at work, so they don't want to disrupt the Americans streamers. They don't want to disrupt their experience on the platform. But then there's guys here at, you know, sensible o'clock. It's sensible o'clock in the daytime. We suffer for them tinkering and fiddling. Just realised I've kind of messed up there, haven't I? Because the loading wagon is now doing grass. He will be doing this field at some point. How are we getting on with the harvesting? Harvesting is going well. Now the rain has stopped. I've got no way of collecting the straw now, because obviously the loading wagon is now on grass collecting duty. He is. Unless I get another loading wagon. We could bail. Another Magnum there. Do I have a baler? Apparently somewhere I have a fast bale. Unless I just buy another tractor and another forage wagon. Could get another JCB fast track. You know what? I'm thinking... Why not? Why not just buy a new one? Forage wagons. Let's get another one. Right, let's get... We want a pallet of silage additive. Oh. We'll get 2, because then we can fill up the other one. Right, first things first. Let's set this guy up. That'll do. He's set up for loading. Not that it's going to make much difference, because obviously I'm going to be driving this guy. Oh, I should get a weight as well, shouldn't I? We'll grab a front weight in a minute. It'll pick up some of that. It won't pick up all of that pallet, because it will get full. And obviously we're not doing grass with this one, so he won't actually use any of this silage additive for the moment. But he leaves 20 there ready for the next tractor when it comes. Because he is using, obviously, the silage additive to pick up the grass on field 7 currently. Put all the blinkers on. So, lots of grass, lots of straw. Like I say, we're just putting these straight into the pens at the minute. And if there's any left over, it'll go into the manure mixer. So yeah, harvester's almost finished one field. That's not bad going. Oh, I forgot to put my YouTube back on. Not that there's a lot of people on YouTube today, by the looks of it. YouTube stream is very quiet. Which is good. Maybe they're all over here now. Can I just have that bit of straw there? I don't know why you didn't pick that up. That's better. That's better. Tell you what, it's working through the field well. He is. I'm very tempted as well, after this field has been harvested, to maybe plough it, just to test the plough, because obviously last week I was having some issues with the plough, doing ploughing and missing bits on fields that led me to believe that it was because the fields were not flat, and I ended up getting the train tools out and making an absolute mess of a field, when actually it turns out that it's the plough that's a heap of rubbish. I did try to fix it myself after the stream. Need to test it. So it could be an idea for me to just plough field 3. I know field 3 is a huge, massive, ginormous monstrosity of a field, but it could work for us. There's bits of straw everywhere. Why is it missed all that? Unless it got a little bit clogged up. Unless the loading wagon got a little bit clogged up when I first started. Because it goes a bit quick, this machine. And if there's a lot of straw, which it looks like there is, obviously coming out of the harvester, because we are doing like 14-metre rows, I might just be overloading it a little bit. I might just need to go a little bit slower. So if I put it at 20 on the old cruise control, let's see if that handles things better. Stretch Armstrong. Got that 2 rows to do. Our little harvester friend. Then he gets to move on and do another field. Black Trans Ams, yes. Who didn't want a black Trans Am in the 80s, eh? With a red cyclone flashing light on the front. I find it funny that everybody laughs about the 80s. I remember my parents laughing at me as a child watching Knight Rider, when Michael Knight would be talking into his watch, talking to Kit, saying how ridiculous and stupid that was. And now here's everybody in 2023 with iWatches and stuff, talking into their watches. In actual fact, our watches can do a lot more than Michael Knight's. And everybody says his was science fiction and fantasy. Completely impossible to have such a thing. Yeah, here we are, folks. Living the dream. The robot still in there? Because I'm going to go in there. Ooh, yeah. Look how far we've come. Long way. Get there someday. Do the horses need straw on this map? I can't remember. Yes, but they've got plenty. Ish. Ish. Got plenty-ish. We might go give them this 1,585 litres. Right, the rest of the straw then that I pick up will be going into the manure mixer. But, ladies and gents, I think it's time to put a route in for that. So what we'll do is we'll move this guy out of the bleeding way. And we'll let him actually fill up over here. Do that. Make yourself useful. Right. We will get a course loaded. Turns the staring out the window at the darkness. The darkness overtook us. Reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. You don't mind me saying, you see you're out of aces for a taste of your whiskey. Give you some advice. I handed him my bottle, and he had down my last swallow. I bummed a cigarette, asked me for a line. Right, so that is saved. To know when's to hold them. Know when's to fold them. Know when's to walk away. Know when to run. Count your money. So that route that I've just plotted, that's more designed for when we do the harvesting on the next field. It is. Right, we need to get this truck moved. Oh, I've got to stay in him, haven't I? That's the problem. I've got to sit inside this harvester until the truck arrives. Once the truck's here, I can leave. Do we have any crop, triticale or anything? We don't have any of that stuff in the silo, do we? at the minute. Right, you're going to go move on to field 5. You are. But we won't start harvesting till the morning. We won't. Because it's getting too dark. Too dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on the heaven's door. Right, finish this row. I'm going to sleep, and then we're going to carry on. Start the next field harvesting. Need to get that truck going and selling. Right, so you stop there. You can go and sell. It. Drive to the unload point. Right, I'm going to go and have a night's sleep as it's 8 o'clock or 8:30. And then we're going to have an early start to the morning to crack on with things. Right, you are now, ladies and gents, on field 5. Do you happen to have a courseplay course for field 5? We do. Well, isn't that rather lucky? Perfect. That dude's still driving around the field looking for the exit. So this guy should be able to auto unload next time. Right, let me... Where's my tanker? There he is. What's that one? Cows to water unload point. Cows to slurry collection. 2 manure maker. We'll just check that he unloads okay. If he unloads okay, yes. If he unloads okay, we know he's going to collect okay. So now, happy days. Right, you can actually start rolling then, little man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, what are you doing over here? Something's gone wrong with this guy. Dude, you're on the wrong field. That's a strange one. Why have you done that? Yes! It's loading! What was on field 5? Spelt. And that is going to sell Johnson's Farmers Market. Right, let's get this straw picked up. And then we can get onto that other field. So much nicer when everything is running smoothly. Apart from that mower that had gone AWOL, I'm pleased it didn't wreck my sunflower harvest. I am. Dum 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 dum. We go and unload. And then we've got 2 more rows to pick up on this field. Perfect. Perfect. Rotate it round. Last row of this field. And like I say, we can start thinking about re-prepping it. Like I say, I would like to test with the plough, see if I fixed it. Right, what we can do now then, with this fella, right, we can send him off to field 5. And hopefully he'll do straw collecting on field 5 automatically and take it to the loading thing for us. Take it to the manure maker for us. Perfect timing, because that truck's just been summoned. That truck has just been summoned. So the worker will go off now and start collecting all the straw for me. Excellent. Oh. he kind of messed up there because he drove into the harvester. Right. We don't have a course set up for field 3. Interesting. We will create one. Excuse me. It's those damn allergies. Those damn allergies. I mean, I don't think we have to plough this field. We don't. But I'm going to. Damn it! So ploughing man is ploughing. That's good. So far, he's not missed any bits. So maybe I fixed this plough, but we will find out, won't we? We'll leave him to do a bit more. Roller man is rollering. How's everybody else getting on? These two fellas are working very well. Oh, thanking you. Thanking you muchly. Got some apples and pears, ladies and gents. And that's not Cockney rhyming slang. It's actually apples and pears. Field 9 next. You watch, we'll end up killing a road sign. We've not killed any road signs today, in today's stream. And maybe we'll be good. Well, this one probably might be at risk. No? That one's fine. First waypoint, off you go. He is delivering. Plough is working nicely. Roller's already on first go. Don't need that. I'm going to bring this back here. And what I'll do is once this guy's actually finished, we can put the harvester on that, whiz it back to the farm. Kitten Little Bits, thank you for the gifted sub, Kitten Little Bits. Thank you for that. You want to play this game with your son? You totally should. You totally should. Do you have Game Pass at all? Because if you have Game Pass, this game is free on Game Pass. So if you've got a PC and he's got like an Xbox, you could play together. Your son is only 5, so you're not going to get him into games just yet. Well, I would describe this as educational. I don't describe this as a game. This is educational. This could start your son off on a whole career path. Because he's at the right age. Uh-oh. He's struggling a little bit. I'll stop him though, because that truck's going to be in the way. So how's your day going, Kitten Little Bits? I saw you pop into Lee's stream earlier. You said you'd been taking it easy for a few days.
You just made the list!
Thank you for the follow, Dbot2023. Welcome to the channel. Welcome on into the stream, Dbot. You planned on taking 2 days off the training to recoup, but 2 days turned into 4, lol. Well, I definitely did too much training yesterday. I did far too much training yesterday, and then after finishing training I went off like an idiot and did a job. I volunteered myself for a job yesterday evening that involved lots of strenuous manual lifting and heavy lifting, and boy do I ache today as a result. Going to try a few miles or so, maybe just 30 miles. Nice gentle 30 miler. I love everything is like working in tune. Apart from him now, because he's stopped because his cow pen is full. His cow pen is empty, so we need to move him, and we need to get him to do unloading on that one, cow slurry load point. Which will be that one. So confusing when some are numbered and some are not. Right, spin him round. A shiner on my eye. That was against the rules and didn't matter why. Daddy told that story just like I did this. None the more than me. It's nice that we're getting through the year quite nicely. He's going on a bit of a detour to get to that loading point, but hey, how he finds the loading point is up to him. As long as he can get there. As long as the truck can get to the loading point, I'm happy. That tree could be an issue. You know what? Should I make life easy for him? Let's just remove that tree. Excellent. He's on his way, ladies and gents. He will do the job of taking all the slurry out of that cow pen and putting it into our lovely slurry mixer. Our manure mixer. Truck's moved. That's good. Oh, look what's happened over there in the corner, ladies and gents. We'll sort that out as well. Give me a second. Let me just fill this guy up. because these trees are going to be a bit of a nuisance to you. And then there's one in here somewhere. There you go. 3. Oh, I know what his problem is. His problem is he's full. I think. So he wants to go and empty. That's why he was driving round the edge of the field. Right, that makes sense now, doesn't it? And getting himself into bother with the trees, because he was trying to empty. He's trying to actually go and empty. I think. Is he? No. He does want to unload, he does. Because he's nowhere near full yet. Right, need to fold this up now. Because we need to move it to the next field. We do. Look at this. Look at all the vehicles. I'm in the middle of Beverly Hills. Somebody else's name. You're dreaming about California. Don't matter at all if you get to the shore. We're going where new claim. The home in California. In the middle of Beverly Hills. Somebody else's name. You're dreaming. Right, I'm just going to set this up, but I'm not actually going to start harvesting this field today. We're going to finish this field off. We're going to do this field next week on stream. We are. Because we've done 2 fields today, so we'll carry on with the harvesting and everything next week. Let's have a quick look. Is there a harvesting course for this field? What field are we on? We're on field 6, so there isn't. Right, what we can do then is we can design a course, ladies and gents. I'm going to do 90 degrees, left to right. So, field 6. Save course. And the reason I say 14 metres rather than 13 metres is just to let me know that that's a grain header course, not a corn header course, because we don't have corn headers that big. But it stops me loading up the wrong loading up the wrong course. Right. He's still collecting all his lovely stuff. He's mowing quite happily. He's still picking up the grass. Even better. He's on the slurry. This guy just needs to be told, go and sell. Go and sell the wonderful harvest that we have gathered. So I don't know why he does a full lap round the field instead of just leaving, but he likes to do a lap of the field before he leaves. Must be getting lag. There we go. Oh, he's not that far to travel after all. I didn't realise where the farmer's market was. I've obviously not delivered enough to this place. I haven't. Right, you can sit there because we're not going to use you again today. Mr. Plough is happily ploughing, so I think I'm going to let him carry on doing that for a few minutes. I think, as we are nearly at 4 o'clock, ladies and gents, in the afternoon, it's nearly 4 PM, I think I'm going to end the stream here, because I have been live for 3 hours and 17 minutes, because there is another game I need to go and do some playing of, as I am an official beta tester. So I need to go beta test a game for a company, which I can do for a couple of hours before I have dinner, and then hopefully for a couple of hours after dinner, and then I should be back at 9:30 this evening doing the next watch along with Watty as we watch episode 7 of Heels Season 1, because we're nearly ready for Season 2, ladies and gents, which comes out very soon in the US. I think it's end of last week of July it starts, and I want to make sure I'm all up to date and ready for that. So episode 7 tonight, the final episode of Season 1 next week, and then we should be good to go for Season 2 for those of you that are interested in that kind of thing. So I will see everybody later this evening, but for now, from me, CWATTY, here on the Ringwoods map by Stevie, it's goodbye. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, cheerio everybody.